Assalamualaikum Miss, and also to all my friends. I'm Firdaus bin Muhammad ZAIDI from class SR113-2C. My metric number is 2023810684. Today we will presenting about some information about cardiovascular system and some disease related to the cardiovascular system. Okay, now I will tell some information about cardiovascular system. The cardiovascular system provides blood supply throughout the body. The cardiovascular system consists of the heart, arteries, veins, and capillaries. The heart and the vessel work together intricately to provide adequate blood flow to all parts of the body. The regulation of the cardiovascular system occurs via a myriad of stimuli, including changing blood volume, hormones, electrolyte, osmolarity, medication, adrenal gland, kidneys, and much more. Okay, so next, this is structure anatomy of cardiovascular system. The first one is the heart. The heart is the most important internal organ of the human body. In general, the heart's job is to pump and send blood throughout the body. The heart have muscular structure with 4 chambers resembling a man's closed fist in size and shape, with 2/3 of the mass located to the left of the midline. Okay, the second one is blood. Blood is a fluid that enters cells and delivers nutrients and oxygen while expelling carbon dioxide and other waste. The third one is a blood vessel. Blood vessel function as a way they transport blood from one organ to another. We have 3 types of blood vessel. Number 1 is arteries. Okay, so arteries blood. Arteries are most carrying oxygen blood to the heart, to various organs and tissue. That's why arteries are very thick. Number 2 is capillaries. Capillaries are very tiny blood vessels that a single red blood cell can barely fit through them. The last one is veins. They are blood vessels in the circulatory system of humans, and the most are the animals that carry blood towards the heart. Most veins carry the deoxygenated blood from the tissue bag to the heart.
I'm Muhammad IQBAL bin Muhammad Noor, and I'm gonna talk about function of cardiovascular system. The purpose of the cardiovascular system is to provide adequate circulation of blood through the body. Pulmonary circulation allows for the oxygenation of the blood, and systematic circulation provides for oxygenated blood and nutrients to reach the rest of the body. The body's circulation system is responsible for distributing blood throughout it. Your body's blood circulation maintains the health of functionality of muscles, tissue, and organs. Your body's circulation system aids in the elimination of waste. Alright, now I'm going to tell you how blood flows in the cardiovascular system. Firstly, blood comes into the right atrium from the body, where I label it number 2. Moves into the right ventricle, number 4, and it pushed into the pulmonary arteries in the lungs. After picking up oxygen, the blood travels back to the heart through the pulmonary veins, number 8, into the left atrium, the left ventricle, and lastly out to the body's tissue through the aorta. Thank you.
Next, I, Muhammad Firdaus bin Muhammad KHAIRI, gonna talk about abnormal conditions of heart. First one is aortic disease. Aortic disease is a type of heart valve disease. In this condition, the valve between the lower left heart chamber and the body's main artery doesn't work properly. The aortic valve helps keep blood flowing in the correct direction through the heart. A damaged or diseased aortic valve can affect blood flow to the rest of the heart and body. There are two types of aortic disease. First one is aortic valve stenosis. Tissue flaps on each heart valve open and close once per heartbeat. Another name for the flaps is cusps. The aortic valve flaps can occasionally join together or thicken and stiffen. The narrowing of the valve opening is the result of these issues. Blood flow from the heart to the body's other organs is decreased or blocked by the narrowed valve. Second one is aortic valve regurgitation. The aortic valve doesn't close properly, causing blood to flow backward into the left lower heart chamber. There are several symptoms to detect if you have this disease. Among them is chest pain or tightness, dizziness, fainting, fatigue after activity or having less ability to be active, irregular heartbeat, shortness of breath, particularly during vigorous activity or when lying down, not eating enough, and not gaining enough weight. Aortic valve disease may be caused by a heart problem present at birth, called a congenital heart defect. Other causes of aortic valve disease later in life include age-related changes to the heart, infections, high blood pressure, and injury to the heart. There are various potential complications of aortic valve disease. For example, we can have blood clots, stroke, heart failure, heart rhythm problems, and death due to sudden cardiac arrest. So, if we have these symptoms, immediately call 999 or make an appointment for a health checkup in order to prevent this disease.
Hi, Assalamualaikum. I am Muhammad Adariza bin Muhammad ASRI, and today I'm going to talk about cerebrovascular disease. Cerebrovascular disease is term for condition that impact the blood vessel in your brain. Cerebro refers to your brain and vascular refer to your blood vessel. Ischemia or decreased blood flow to the brain, and hemorrhage or bleeding in a specific area of the brain. After that, there are two possible outcomes of cerebrovascular disease. Firstly, in general, both conditions are referred to as strokes. Along with many other vascular conditions, blood vessel disease in the brain can cause strokes. What blood vessel do cerebrovascular disease affect? Cerebrovascular disease can affect both arteries and veins. The most commonly affected cerebral blood vessels that supply blood to your brain include carotid arteries. These blood vessels run along the front of your neck. The majority of people have carotid artery on the right and one on the left. Next one is vertebral arteries. These blood vessels run along the back of your neck. The majority of people have a vertebral artery on the right and one on the left. What are the types of cerebrovascular disease? Stroke is the most common type of cerebrovascular disease. Other types of cerebrovascular disease include, but unlimited to, arteriovenous malformation (AVM), brain bleed, hemorrhage, intracranial hemorrhage, cervical artery dissection. What causes cerebrovascular disease? Cause of cerebrovascular disease may include blood clot in the spontaneously forms in a blood vessel in your brain. This is thrombosis and usually happen in areas where your blood vessel is narrow or irregular. Blood clot that travels to your brain from elsewhere in your body, embolism. The most common type of embolism is when a clot travels from your heart to your brain. Blood vessel rupture, MOHD. This usually occurs in conjunction with uncontrolled high blood pressure. Plaque built-in in the arteries, arteriosclerosis in your brain, structure problem in your brain blood vessel, and lastly traumatic brain injury, TBI. How is cerebrovascular disease diagnosed? Firstly, cerebrovascular disease is a medical emergency that needs a quick diagnosis. A healthcare provider will first ask about your medical history. They do a physical exam to look for, firstly, is mental status, degree of alertness and understanding of surroundings. After that, abnormal eye movement or vision change as above. Then, weakness or paralyzed. And also, different aspect of speech like fluency, comprehension and naming. Then, loss of balance and coordination. After that, vertigo or room spinning and sensation. Lastly, if your provider suspect cerebrovascular disease, they sometimes use tests such as cerebral angiography, coronary compute, tomography angiogram, electrocardiogram, EKG, MRI, magnetic resonance imaging. In conclusion, cardiovascular system is important in order of carrying blood throughout the body, removing waste material and supplying vital nutrients and oxygens. More importantly, we must take care of our cardiovascular to prevent illness by eating healthy stuff and keep body active. Early detection to routine medical checkups and prompt treatment of cardiovascular condition are essential for minimizing complication and improving outcomes. Thank you.